Hello YouTube! Welcome back to Mabu College. My name is Mabu Nakagawa. Today, I'm reviewing Essentialism. Today's episode is designed for those who are so swamped with tons of works on a daily basis. I'm not exceptional, by the way. I'm the exactly busiest person on the planet, working all day from Monday to Friday. And next week, endlessly, I will be so busy again. Just kidding. As I do the same repetitions every day, like I go to work and do YouTube after work as well as on weekends, I'm kind of feeling why I'm doing this. I have some financial resources to generate passive incomes. I have a stable job. I minimize my monthly expenses on my best effort. I'm not married. I don't have my kids, wife, but it's not enough to make my life wealthy yet. I'm still doing YouTube because it's fun and potentially I believe it's possible for me to make a big money from what I would love to do. However, as I update my YouTube video every week, I have realized that I haven't made even $1 from YouTube yet because maybe I'm not getting a core value of essentialism at all. Well, essentialism is a kind of a value, a core belief, and more like something has a set of attributes to identify what is essential. It's quite difficult for me to define essentialism, okay? Because no one tells me what the pursuit of what truly matters. If I can tell myself about that, I've spent the last 3 weeks obsessed by a single question, which is, what am I doing my business for? What is it that makes me want to go up to the next level? If you allow me to give you the answer to the question, I think that's greatest reward. Probably I'm wrong with the idea. Maybe I'm wrong, but I have a question for you then. I want to hear you out if you don't mind. So give me your thought on essentialism in the comment section below, okay? I'm begging you because I want to know what you think about it. I thank you for your time if you comment me below, okay? Cool. So I first observed my co-workers working together in Japan, where I noticed that when they were focused on their jobs, many of them cares about the clock the most. I'm not wearing a clock today, but don't worry. That means when they work during business hours from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., they leave some works alone and make it pending until 6 p.m. and after 6 p.m., intentionally they work overtime and they attempt to make more money. I think that's uncool, but that's what it is, okay? So do you think that's the greatest reward or success? I don't want to believe that's true because I don't want to eat it up. The time is money. If you are too much obsessed with time management as I do, you'll be straight up unhappy and successful. The antidote to the problem is, I guess, maybe the pursuit of essentialism. That means you explore the very critical things you want to pursue, complete them the best priority, and then eliminate the rest so that you can build a platform for effortless operations. That's recently what I have realized I should do the most. As of now, I think most of you guys are on the same page going to the right direction with me, but the problem is how to decide what's essential. The thing is that when you get a chance to rest and think and have a space, they tend to be so lazy because they don't need to pursue outcome, right? They just work with no passion, work for money and spend their wages for something stupid. No intensity is needed for them. They can quite easily discern between the things that are essential to them, important to them, and things that are not. But nevertheless, those people, you and me, are still having a busy life every day. Just keep working harder and harder, and when it comes to something you don't want to do, you always make excuses like, I'm so tied up with too much work. Something like, leave me alone, you know? I know you are super busy, you are always out of time. That's something more than you have no money. When you complete your one task, you get another one, and once you are done with another one, you get the next and next, and endlessly it goes on. And finally, you are so screwed up. Your brain doesn't get functioned. When you turn off your PC and turn it on and open Outlook calendar, too many meetings are scheduled on your daily calendar. You can't cancel it because that's your job. Because it's mandatory, you can't discern whether it is essential. Your manager doesn't evaluate your job performance and you know it. Even if you are confident in yourself, you know you want to get a pay raise. then you become less motivated to work and think about changing your job. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? I give you a clue. If you get a clue from my video, please give it a like and press the subscription button so that you can get updated with the next episode of today's video, okay? Once you have the perspective, you can think through it. So my suggestion is that you need to develop a routine or your habit in your first place. In a world where we have so much information, we need more time to think and process further with less effort. It saves us so many wasted hours, wasted days, wasted commitments because we actually run a better routine. Let's get out of your busy life and make things better, folks. I'm here to help. Before going over discerning what is essential, I want you to know that I used to have a busy life commuting to the company in Kobe Sannomiya all the way from Shiga Prefecture. I took public transit for 1.5 hours back and forth, and then I quit the job in 2 years because I wanted to run away. But when I became a self-employed, I got more busier than what I used to be because no one guaranteed my stable income. Once I became a self-employed, I had to take full responsibility for myself and then came back to be an employee again. And here I am. Likewise, I'm so busy working all day. Do you think I'm doing good things? Not really. I'm so busy working all day because I'm incapable of doing my job? Not really. Not even close. So, I'm so busy working all day because I got trapped with paradox of success. Here's what happens. The more excellent your job performance is, the more frequently you get into the paradox of success. You know what that means? Paradox of success is when you have a specific purpose of your project, assignment, and whatever you need to complete, you can focus on your work. It enables you to succeed in your endeavor. You concentrate on your business and you get a better outcome. What is the matter with you? Your manager values you and gives you A. What's wrong with you? Sounds cool, right? But like I said in the beginning, when you succeed your job, your manager gives you another assignment. Once you get the population from your client and they are all happy and you are happy too, and they ask you another job offering and you accept it and do the same things again. You should be so happy with that, but paradox of success that I mentioned has a trap. The weakness of it is that as you keep working harder and harder every day and gain evaluation from your manager trusts you and expects you to get to the next level. You feel like you want to meet the expectation and speed up your business operation because you don't want to procrastinate the stuff until the last minute. So you are in a hurry. As a result, you get so tired, out of gas, and the quality of your job performance is declined. Then, what are you supposed to do next? It's not as complex as what most people think, but keep in mind that busy life is not always good, okay? If you still think you are busy working all day, it's not good for you. Why not? Review Pareto principle. I believe I have told you many times before, that's also called 80-20 rule. 80% of outcomes or outputs result from 20% of all courses or inputs for any given event. In business, a goal of the 80-20 rules is to identify inputs that are potentially the most productive and make them the priority. For example, 20% of employees in a company generate 80% of the overall sales profit. Alright, that means no matter how much effort you make for your company, your effort considered it's worth less than 20%. My company has over 130,000 employees globally, but my best effort is considered it's a piece of crap. If I assume this hypothesis is right, why am I working so hard? It's not a big deal for me. Just think about what you are doing in your company then. How many of the tasks can you remove out of your list? You have too many pending tasks on your waiting list, right? How many of them can you skip? No, you can't. It's easy to say, yes sir, I'll do it right away. But when it comes to saying no, it's so challenging, right? I mean, I understand you, but why? Why is it so hard for you to decline my invitation, saying, hey buddy, let's go have a drinking party after work. Come on. No, I decline. Could you do me a favor because it's urgent? Nope. I'm so down. I decline. You have a lot of options to choose, but when you say no, I don't work for you, your team feels you so bad. Sometimes it's so stressful because you're afraid your team dislikes you. You don't want that shit. It often happens especially between females communications. You care about the team atmosphere. Yeah, you want to maintain a good relationship with the others. So you don't want to get into trouble with anybody. But you have to discern what's essential, discard wasted stuff, and put the systematic approach into practice. That's what you're gonna have to go through with essentialism. When you can do it, it's satisfying as hell. It is actually a rather tough decision based on the invisible power of choices, because everything you do is essential for you. You can't let go of the belief that everything is important. Before you are trapped with a misbelief, I want you to know that this term, which is trade-offs. As you strive to do less but better in your own life, you will have to make trade-offs. Like I said, you have to stop hyper-focusing on all the minor details and visualize the big picture. You have to see what really matters, what matters you, right? Trade-offs are defined as everything can't be gained by you. If you take one, you forget the other one. If you are packed with so many schedules on a daily basis, you can't spend time with your family. That's true. Same thing. This is what it is. For the next chapter, I give you the right procedure on how to stay away from your busy life. Okay, so please stay tuned with my channel only if you have time. For the next chapter, I'm gonna going through 1, 2, 3, and I'll explain each one of the attributes that is necessary to your identity. Okay, I'm sure it's gonna be an awesome comment for you, so please don't miss it. Thanks for watching.